Hi, I'm Randy Whitesides with Neptune Atlantic Boat Lifts in the upper Florida Keys. American Caribbean's asked me here today to talk a little bit about boat lift docks and docks in general, and that's because they all look the same from the top initially, but over the years there's a huge difference. We're standing on a dock that we built a few months ago for a customer. It's almost 2,000 square feet of IPE Wood. IPE Wood is a Brazilian walnut, and it's one of the hardest woods that is used in construction. Very similar in color to teak. It lasts 20 to 40 years. In fact, one of the first uses of it was on the Coney Island boardwalk, and many pieces are still in use today. So the expected life expectancy is 20 to 40 years. IPE is specifically the wood of choice for docks because of this and the fact that it doesn't cup, it doesn't splinter, and it doesn't scallop. So it's a fantastic wood. It can be left to gray naturally, or it can be oiled, as this dock that we're looking at today is. If you're oiling the dock, it's a rich golden color, looking very much like a yacht oiled teak, and the color is rich and dark golden. If it's left to the sun and the weather, it'll slowly turn to a natural gray, which is also beautiful and is preferred by many. The nice thing about IPE is that it can be left to gray over many years, pressure washed, oiled, and it looks just as good as if it was oiled from scratch and beautiful. Oiling a dock needs to be done in the tropics every 4 to 6 months, and it'll maintain that rich gloss coat, which is fantastic. Neptune Atlantic does a few things differently. We use IPE on all the horizontal surfaces, excuse me, and then we use a composite material for all the flashing of the docks to finish it. Many builders don't do that, but we like it because it maintains the color. It's quite a bit of work to oil, and it's the best of both worlds. Most of what you see in a dock you don't see, and that's the quality components that go underneath the dock. So this dock is built with all stainless steel hardware. We use double or triple 3/4 inch bolts in the subframe, and then we put stringers on top, which are also strapped on at every joist with stainless steel straps and stainless steel screws or stainless steel nails. This is critical because in just a few years the galvanized straps will disintegrate, and in any kind of storm conditions will let go and take down the whole dock. Finally, the dock is put on, and there's generally 3 kinds of material. There's the pressure treated pine, which was the traditional go-to dock, but with managed forests and the rapid growth, they tend not to do well in the Keys because they're so soft and so fast grown that they get terrible splinters and scalloping, which with bare feet can really cause damage. So the 2 most prescribed quality docks are either composites, which come from a variety of manufacturers such as AZAC, Lumber Rock, and a number of others, and they're a plastic material. They look good and last quite well, but in the tropics they do take a severe beating, and so you want to use the top quality. The ones that would work in the northern climates will not last down here in the tropics. They fade, they get soft, and they fall apart. Even the very best are going to fade over time. They give you a 25-year warranty against fading, but it's against a fading chart that they use, which is pretty substantial. The preferred one is IPE, which is this dock, almost 2,000 square feet that we did a few months ago. IPE is actually called a Brazilian hard wood, which is Brazilian walnut, and it's extraordinarily dense. It's so heavy and so dense that it actually won't float. One of the few woods that won't. Ironwood, teak, a few others won't. It's extremely hard, and the life expectancy is 20 to 40 years. The premiums on those is going from, on a dock construction, to go from pine to a composite is about 20%, and to go to IPE is about another 20% more than that. But it's a lifetime decision, and it'll last for many years, and it's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see from this dock. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is all the things you don't see, the stainless steel strapping, the bolting of the substringers and things. And that's what makes a long life product, and that's why we work with American Caribbean so much, is because they know how valuable that is under the scenes.